In other news, at least 3 bodies have been found in 2 shallow graves in a section of Washington Gardens in Kingston 20. Now, up to earlier this evening, the police were still on the scene. Here's Kirk Wright with the latest.
The Sandy Gully in St. Angel. It's the perfect feeding ground for vultures, a play area for the children, and along its banks, now a makeshift burial ground for humans. The police confirmed finding 2 graves along the banks of the Sandy Gully in the vicinity of Washington Gardens with human remains. We were not allowed to go anywhere near the scene.
Can you tell us who you are, sir?
Talk to you behind the car.
The specific area where the graves are located is overgrown and not easily accessible, so we took to the skies for a closer look.
We are at a location along the banks of the Sandy Gully, that's in the Washington Gardens area, and it's adjacent to the Washington Boulevard, at an area commonly called Danger Island. We are carrying out an operation which started as early as 3 p.m. yesterday, where we came here in response to an investigation where bodies were said to be buried at this location.
At 5 this evening, when we left the scene, the police had already found the body of a male and the skeletal remains.
We're in the process of conducting an excavation in relation to another area where we suspect that a body might be buried.
Superintendent Thomas says the body was wrapped in plastic and that it was in an advanced state of decomposition. I'm standing in the Sandy Gully, and approximately 100 feet away is where the police are carrying out their exhumation. And even from here, the stench is really overpowering. But it's a very tedious task, one which the police say could take them well into Wednesday. After many hours of manually clearing the area, these officers decided it was time to take a break. The presence of crime scene detectives drew the curiosity of passers-by along Washington Boulevard. A police source told us they suspect the shallow graves may contain men from Clarendon who were reported missing just over a month ago. We asked Superintendent Thomas for confirmation.
We have no idea yet who these men are, but we have several missing person reports that we are doing investigations around. And as soon as we are able to do an identification, be it by DNA or otherwise, we will be able to advance our investigations.
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.